Guys, I've got a little makeshift field here. Going to go over first and third responsibilities, and we'll go chronologically kind of from third base over around towards second. So first play, the ball is going to be pitched home. Runner is stealing second base, and what we're going to do is catcher's going to give a full arm fake, and he's going to end up right around here. And keep in mind the runner, if we don't make a full arm fake, if we just step behind, probably not going to get off that far. So we do want to make sure we go ahead and give a full arm fake. The runner breaks a couple of steps, and he will be right on the baseline, understanding that if and when he figures out that we're here, he's supposed to cross over onto the baseline on this side of the field. So he'd be here in the baseline. So as a third baseman, I don't want to go to the bag because now I have an angle that the catcher can't reach me. So I'm going to stay right on the lip where the edge of the grass is here, but probably 3 to 4 feet. Similar concept when we're at first base and we're fielding a bunt. First baseman, we want their left foot in the bag, right foot over here, so that way we can recreate the angle when he goes through and steps through and throws, and we're able to get that guy out. All right, our next play after we've reset everything is going to be where the catcher is actually going to make a throw to the shortstop, but he's not going to receive this throw way back here. Shortstop's actually going to come in a step or two just to kind of cheat. Not enough to where people are going to notice. If there's a runner here on the baseline, we're going to probably hover just a few steps behind him rather than being in a more normal double play depth. So somewhere in that area. So once the ball is thrown home, runner is stealing second base. The shortstop is going to not come directly towards the plate, okay, but he's on the pitch. Okay? If the runner goes only, he's going to kind of come towards the pitcher's mound, all right, and he's got to get in the baseline. All right, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. If there's runners there, you might be able to actually hover a little bit closer up the middle to allow yourself room once he gets a second there. But we're going to get this throw in here. So I'm trying to create a situation where the runner here believes that we're actually throwing the ball to second base. Get it here, the shortstop can either eat the throw or then throw it all the way home if this guy decides to dart down the line. All right, guys, our third play that we'll have for first and third is just a straight throw through. So shortstop's going to go to the bag as the runner is stealing, but the second baseman is going to cut in front, and he has the option of being able to cut this ball off or let it go. Now notice where the second baseman is here. He is not directly in line with the catcher, pitcher, and second base. He is off to the side a little bit. This allows the first baseman to have a good visual. It also allows the second baseman, if the ball is coming directly at him over his head, towards his left, which would be over here on this side, he has the need to cut that ball off. So it's important that we kind of identify where that spot is on the field. Probably a good idea, maybe in this situation, if the second baseman were to kind of walk up and kind of pick a spot on the field visually to point out that's where I'm running to before the pitch happens. So it's important that we have this angle, and obviously if the runner darts here, the shortstop still has the option of taking it there or just getting the out. Probably running this earlier in a game, or if we really feel confident that we can get this guy out. Now, in this situation, this is what can happen, is the ball gets thrown down here, shortstop's got the ball, this guy hasn't moved, and he's hovering around in the middle of the play. What we're just going to do is we're going to walk him back, keeping our eye on the runner the entire time. And even if in this situation, say late in the game, he's going to get back all the way, that's fine. And that play would honestly happen a lot too if this guy decides to leave early in a first and third situation where the pitcher would step off, check the runner at third, give it up quickly, and then the pitcher would get down and stay down. Don't want him running around the field. And so the guy at second, or the shortstop at second base, is then going to walk him all the way back towards first base. And then we'll start the play over if we have to. So we'll just keep doing it. If they do that, there might be a situation where we feel confident, but especially late in the game, we're probably just going to let that guy walk all the way back, and we'll have a little bit of a discussion probably after this video on more specifically how we'll do that. Last play we have is very similar to the one where we throw through. Shortstop goes to the bag. This time the second baseman is going to automatically cut it off. We don't really care. And in this one, he can actually get in the middle if we wanted to, or he can still stay there, and we've got a couple guys there to be able to get that throw if it gets by. But we're going to actually go ahead and cut this off. This is definitely late in the game. We're taking a chance that this guy's going to take off and run towards home, but we don't want to actually get through here and risk the throw skipping into center field. Now, there could be a variation of this. So if I reset this here, to where we actually have the second baseman go to the bag, and very similarly the shortstop would come through, but more than likely